going on, Jerome's Beautiful Friday. Birds are indeed chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. So, the memes that say that bird watching just like creeps up on me and just like, it's absolutely true. So randomly this before the summer, put a hummingbird feeder in off of the eaves in front of our kitchen window. So you're at the kitchen sink, you can just see out there, massive hummingbirds, just like a gaggle. I don't even know. Oh, Javonte Williams. No, it's Miles Sanders. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, bird watching just creeps up. Like, the wife is enamored by this family of hummingbirds. I feel like she wants to adopt them. Do they fly south in the winter? I imagine so. Doesn't matter. But anyways, Vikings and Bears is when football actually gets on. Not Cowboys and Eagles right now. Whatever. Although, hey, the Vikings do play the Eagles and the Cowboys. Those defenses, yum time for Kevin O'Connell. But Vikings and Bears this week, waiting all day for Monday night. Back in 85, I don't remember how the 85 Bears ended up. But Jim McMahon, the punky QB, chucking the ball, probably a pick six. I don't know. But in the foreground, Vikings number 79 in your program, number 1 in your hat, Doug Martin. That's right, Doug Martin, great defensive lineman for the Vikings, and not Muscle Hamster, the other Doug Martin. It's going to be good to go. Also good to go is producer Allie has been working her absolute tail off. PurpleFTW.net is the merchandise site, and celebrate the start of the season with production value. Season kickoff sale September 3rd through 10th, 15% off everything with code WEBACK, one word. And you guys crush it. Like, August was our best-selling day for the merch. Best-selling month for the merch. So get the mugs, get the hats, get the fanny packs, get everything. You guys are the best. Also, hopefully good to go for Monday Night Football, Darrisaw and Harrison Smith. So there's a couple ways to look at everything here. Where they missed practice on Thursday, sure. But notably, Darrisaw did practice in full on Wednesday, as well as Harrison Smith participated in the walkthrough on Wednesday. Did not practice on Wednesday afternoon. So it's really, we'll see what happens on Friday, because in the NFL practice week, you got, if it's a full week, you have 3 injury reports. First one is always whatever. All right, so the Vikings are playing on Sunday. This Thursday one would be a Wednesday, and it's always whatever. So a lot of veterans get the day off, and it's not really anything to write home about. But then the second day of practice is when things start getting serious, and of course Friday or Saturday in this case, the third practice is extremely key. So I wouldn't be shocked if Darrisaw is limited or full on Friday, and Harrison Smith, if Harrison is DNP on Friday, then start worrying about things, right? And yeah, I know it's a personal medical issue, and we talked about this before, and he doesn't have to address it, but also the fact that they're really like completely tiptoeing around it just allows the conspiracy theories and rumors to run rampant. So I don't know. Good news, though. Justin Jefferson, not listed on the injury report. Andrew Van Ginkel practiced in full with his neck. That was the undisclosed injury that kept him out most of training camp. Good to go. Jalen Naylor also practiced in full. Should be wide receiver 3 for the Vikings on Monday night behind Jefferson and Thielen. Also, you have Xavier Scott and Elijah Williams, a DNP, as they're dealing with some preseason injuries, but still made the 53. Good to go. For the Bears, so TJ Edwards popping up. DNP. Edwards is a stud along the defense for the Bears. So him being out, I mean, it could be yum time for Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones, as well as the Bears only have one healthy running back against DeAndre Swift. So Rashawn Johnson, DNP with a foot on Thursday. Again, it was just a guesstimate in terms of the practice on Thursday. They had a walkthrough, or Bears did not practice on Thursday, participated so they just had a glorified walkthrough, as well as rookie Kyle Monaghan from Rutgers, also limited with a hamstring. But Jalen Johnson, calf/groin, also limited. And I think he'll play. It seems like he's trending towards playing, but he's not going to be 100%. So it's going to be yum time for Justin Jefferson. Everything is yum time right now. Yeah. And with Harrison, Vikes fan page, as of this morning, Harrison Smith's status for Monday Night Football remains to be seen. Darren Doogie Wolfson mentioned on Score North. Smith is doing great, and rumors of him not playing football this year are false. I don't know, like all the... It could be as simple... We've had so many explanations in the comments and on social media, but as long as it's not like serious. Seems to be that. I did have somebody tell me I think he'll play Monday night, and Harrison playing on Monday night will actually be huge because the Vikings are only rostering 4 cornerbacks right now. You do have Fabian Moreau on the practice squad, but if Harrison can't go, that really limits the Vikings' 3 safety looks. So it could be a spot where Metellus has to play more of a traditional safety role if Harrison Smith is no go. But I guess we'll see, right? Friday's a major practice day for the Vikings, and we'll see what happens there. Also, Justin Jefferson, Gessling, Strip. Justin Jefferson said his hamstring is feeling great heading into week 1. Credit to the training staff for really prepping me up until this point, he said. Missing the whole training camp and just staying in the training room definitely gets to be dark days. I fell on dark days. Being by yourself and competing with yourself, but you think about the ending result. Having a healthy body, having a strong body to maintain a full season. So it did seem like the Vikings were just getting ahead of this. I mean, Jefferson could have toughed it out and, been out there in training camp, and it could have been something that lingered all season. But it truly does seem like the Vikings training staff and Kevin O'Connell and Jefferson, like they nipped this thing in the bud. And like I said, he's not even on the injury report, which is pretty damn fantastic, given everything that happened in training camp and preseason. So, JJ to JJ, yeah, that connection's going to be live. Joe Buck, JJ to JJ. Shut up, Joe Buck. I'm preemptively on tilt. Just Monday night. Also, the NFL put out this graphic. Since the Super Bowl was in Santa Clara, did you know the Golden Gate Bridge is like an hour away from Santa Clara? But I guess. I mean, I guess if you're nah, this doesn't make sense. Anyways, but the graphic of teams and their stars and stuff like that. Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Malata. Love to see that. Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson is up there in the front to the right. But for the Bears, the Bears, they put out Torrey Taylor. Now, Torrey Taylor's a stud. Don't get me wrong. The pride of Iowa. And, when he got drafted, it was like 4th round. It's a mid-round pick, right? And the Caleb Williams was like, oh, you're not going to be punting much. Punted all the time, right? And I don't know. I feel like to a degree this is trolling a lot, right? Where, I mean, the Bears have a bunch of star players. I mean, they got Caleb Williams. They got DJ Moore. They got Jalen Johnson. They got all these players, right? But I love it, man. Also, fantastic. Jamie Erdahl, Good Morning Football, Minnesota native. Love to see that. So remember last year, she sounded the Gallahorn before the Colts game, which started a 9-game winning streak on the Vikings' 14-win season. Absolutely great, right? And then on Good Morning Football on Thursday, Jamie Erdahl predicted, dun, 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 Vikings win the Super Bowl over the Broncos and stupid-ass Sean Payton. Douche. 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 Life imitates art sometimes, because initially, like Kay Adams was freaking awesome because she supported JJ McCarthy and she thinks the Vikings won the Super Bowl, and then she went full on heel turn to the Packers. So literally, just like Good Morning Football, we replaced Kay Adams with Jamie Erdahl. She's back. It's good to see. All right, but Jamie, hey, have Jamie sound the Gallahorn every single game and keep this thing rolling all the way to Santa Clara. I mean, this Super Bowl is basically in San Jose, but I digress. Also, this is cool too. Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who's not Carl Gerbschmidt. This was really interesting and nuanced. Brian Flores talking about allowing Jumpin' Josh Metellus to call a series of defensive plays in the preseason. It gave Metellus a chance to see what coaches see and feel what they feel. Because, I don't know, like, obviously Metellus, team leader, team captain out there, and I mean, he's fantastic, right? But there's a difference between players and coaches, right? And I feel like players, like, whenever they get a chance to call plays, it's always you pick up a new respect for the profession, because when you're out there playing, you're just like, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, and then all of a sudden, when you're calling plays and you're countering things and you're dialing things up, it's a whole different ball game. And I feel like there is a lot of science to play calling. Also, I feel like there's a ton of art too. They pause in the game. Time out from the game. Oh, wait, if they cancel the game, does this mean the fantasy points don't count? Sweet. Nah, doesn't matter. But also, I've talked about this before. I feel like Josh Metellus is going to be a head coach after it's all said and done. He's going to win a dozen Jerome Bardys in the next 10 years, a dozen rings. So he'll have to grow 2 more fingers, or have to put them. Nah. And Metellus, like he'll work his way up, be a defense coordinator, head coach, whether college, NFL. I think he's got it. He's got it. He'll be good to go. Speaking of Flores, so a lot's been made about the showdown between Brian Flores and Ben Johnson, Vikings DC, and the Bears offensive play caller. Yeah. Al Cluis, The Athletic. Vikings DC Brian Flores on what makes facing Ben Johnson tough. What doesn't make it tough? It's the run game. It's the pass game. It's the play action game. It's the screen game. Gun runs, under play action, gun play action, third down, red zone, all of it. It's fair. It's fair. Plus, I mean that Lions team was pretty damn jacked up, right? But I feel like they were much better together, and I think that they're going to fall apart, which is going to be great, right? And then Dan Orlovsky, Orlovsky. Hey, 11-yard end zone, bro. We trusted you. And I feel like this is like a sprinkle of just Lions homerism. But Ben Johnson's offense hung 122 points in 4 games against Brian Flores last 2 years, 16 touchdowns and punted 14 times. Video game stuff. F you. We're done. Orlovsky, he's done. He's done so. All right. Anyways, that's it. It's a beautiful Friday. Again, watch for the practice report. Hopefully Darisaw and Harrison, some progress will be made in practice 2 of the week. Guess we'll find out. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.